Okay, so we're going to take a look at what the c value of our quadratic function in standard form, what that does for us. So I actually have a video with a little demonstration of some graphs to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that, play through it, and then we'll just wrap that up after the video plays. All right, so here we have a parabola. It's actually two parabolas in the exact same spot. You can see their equations are exactly the same. I have this little slider down here for different c values. Right now the c value is 0. That's why there's not a number on the end. You have your ax squared plus bx. They didn't write in the plus 0. So I just want to show you what happens as we add in numbers to our function, different c values. So I'm going to take this slider, I'm going to move it to the right, and let's get to, I don't know, an easy stopping point. Ooh. There we go. So if we take a look at our blue equation, we have y equals negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 1. So if our c value is 1, what do we notice about our graph? Well, it just kind of looked like it moved up a little bit, right? What we want to highlight is that it is crossing the y-axis at a positive 1. Well, isn't that interesting? All right, why don't I change the c value again? Let's change our c value. Let's see if I can land it on 2. Oh, can't even see the equation. So if we have a plus 2 up here. If your c value is 2, you can see that we're crossing the y-axis at 2. All right, so let's just see if that holds on the negative side. If I move down, if I make the c value in the function a negative 1, I can see it's crossing the y-axis at a negative 1. If we go further down, if we make our c value a negative 2 in standard form, where we're crossing the y-axis is also a negative 2. So this is what we are discovering, what we're showing. Whatever the c value is from standard form, that value will always be the y-intercept of your parabola. All right, so after watching that video, we saw that the y-intercept of your parabola will always be the c value. So let's write that in. Well, that's hard to read. Is the c. All right, so the y-intercept of your parabola is always the c value. That ordered pair is going to have a 0 for the x and then whatever the c value is for the y every time. All right, so our next question, evaluate f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c for x equal to 0. How does f of 0 relate to the result that we just figured out in example 1? So when we're finding f of 0, that means plug in a 0 for all your x's and simplify. So we're going to do a times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. So if we simplify this with order of operations, 0 squared is 0, 0 times a is 0, plus next we have b times 0. Remember, 0 times anything is 0, and that plus c will carry down. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is c, so we just figured out that f of 0 is equal to c. Well, that is our x value that we plugged in. This is the f of x value or the y value. It's the output after plugging that in. This ordered pair would look like 0, comma c, and that point is on the y-axis because the x value is 0 right here. So that is your y-intercept. We're showing that the c value will always be the y-intercept.